Hey everyone, Teamudf here, and welcome to Day 2 of Blitzkrieg. We're kicking things off with our National Gladiator Championship match. The Miz's first title defense ever as the National Gladiator Champion. And he'll be defending it in a tables match. Remember last season, you guys had voted that Miz should defend his title in a tables match. That match never took place. Well, it kind of did, but again, the AI in the previous game wasn't so good with tables matches. So hopefully we have a better break here today as The Miz wanders down to the ring to defend his title against the great Khali. Holy crap. The great Khali, pretty dominant in the six-man breakthrough battle royal challenge we had on Superstars to determine the #1 contender for The Miz's championship. Remember The Miz? There was a chance he was going to defend against Damien Sandow, but no, The Miz dominant in his match against Sandow, knocking off the intellectual savior of the masses. Also defeated Antonio Cesaro on the first week of SmackDown in this particular universe mode. And now he's showing off the new National Gladiator title belt, which I don't know. I might just leave it alone or tweak it every once in a while. I haven't even uploaded the episode where it's first debuted, so I'm not entirely sure what you guys thought about it yet. I don't know. Again, I just wanted to get rid of all the blue. The tag team titles are blue. This thing was blue. I was just trying to think of all the others, but then I came up short. If we add the Intercontinental title or something, no, I mean that's also blue. So that's mainly what I was thinking about in the past. Anyway, here comes The Miz's opponent, the Punjabi Nightmare, the great Khali. And if you're The Miz, how in the heck do you put this guy through a table? This guy stands 7'3". He's over 400 pounds. He yells really loudly. He is the great Khali. I don't know, we haven't really seen much of the great Khali in universe mode. Hence why he was part of the Breakthrough Battle Royal Challenge. That is what the Breakthrough Battle Royal is for. To give underappreciated and underused superstars a chance at glory. And thus far, the great Khali, the July Breakthrough Battle Royal winner. Remember, The Miz was the June Breakthrough Battle Royal winner. Of course, they followed in the steps of Drew McIntyre in May and Cody Rhodes in April. Hearing weird things again. I don't know why I'm hearing weird things. Hopefully it's nothing though. As the great Khali saunters out to the ring, you have to wonder how The Miz has prepared for the great Khali. This is the first tables match in the UDF era, so if you don't know the rules, basically there are no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications. Good news for us. The only way you can win is by putting your opponent through a table, and I stress that I stress that a lot, let's just say. Great Khali crashes through a table on his own accord, or something like that. You have to put the opponent through the table. They can't put themselves through the table. That does not count. What does count, though, is Justin Roberts. Counts as in taking up my time. But no, here he is with the silent introductions. It is probably worth noting I have all but just woken up. So this is a great time to do Day 2 Blitzkrieg. Right when I wake up. Yes, it is. The great Khali. Ah, yeah, standard pose. It's not really his. All right. And, of course, the defending champion, The Miz. Taking on all comers, he said. He wanted to prove that his misfits don't have misplaced guidance in him. Misplaced guidance. Ha ha! It's a funny joke because his name is The Miz, and okay, you get it. All right, okay. All right, yeah. Charles Robinson, the best, most overpaid referee in the universe, showing off the National Gladiator title. It doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look too bad from that angle. I kind of hate how the custom championships are a little flat. I don't know. I guess all the belts are like that. I was looking a little more closely, but yeah, I don't know. Also, why was there a referee in the ring? There's no referee for this blasted match because it ends with a table. Let's see what's The Miz going to do. Oh, no, he's going to get rejected. Oh, no, he's not. He actually took the great Khali down there. Good news, good news. We're starting off great. Hopefully by the main event I'll wake up. Great Khali driving Miz's knee. No, we're not waking up. Okay, that's clear enough. Oh, Miz sweeps down the Great Khali. Good move there, but no, those massive truck-like legs of the Great Khali. How is the Miz going to contend with them? Possibly like that, but I could be wrong. It might be an illusion, all set up to screw with me. That back suplex, though, was screwing with the Miz. Look at Khali just headbutting the Miz. Oh, holy crap. Russian leg sweep by the Miz. Sooner or later, the tables will come into play, as it is a tables match. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Oh, and Zaguri by the Miz, just kind of running up the Great Khali's body, using it as a step ladder of sorts. The Miz surprisingly doing well so far against the Punjabi Playboy, which I'm almost certain I said I wouldn't say again because it's a stupid name, but there I have gone saying it again. Oh, the Great Khali just tosses the Miz away like a rag doll. The Great Khali, oh man, if he hits that huge chop with that hand of his, he's going to have plenty of time to go to the outside, get a table, which I know he's going to do. Get a table. Oh, speaking of the chop, there it is, and there's a clothesline as well. And the Great Khali, he's going for a table. So we know the AI isn't as broken as last game. Good. Good news. The Great Khali setting the table in the ring. See now, I gave them tables. They have no reason to be busting up my announce table. They better not come over there. Oh man, huge elbow to the side of the head. Even though it was the front of the head. The Miz though, nice, driving his knee into the spine of the Great Khali. Usually that move would be reserved for the back of the head, but the Great Khali is so tall. I don't think Miz got what he wanted out of that move. The Great Khali, though, has a table in the corner. Remember, if you send your opponent through the table, you become the National Gladiator Champion. The title only to be defended in special stipulation matches or multi-man environments. What's the Miz got in mind? He might Irish whip the Great Khali into that table. Nope. The Great Khali out of the corner. Great Khali with the Irish whip into the wrong corner, though. Chops him. Oh, big-time chop to the chest. And now it's just complete dominance by the Great Khali, utilizing that height and weight advantage. Has the table now. Does the Great Khali. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Miz in trouble. No, Miz fights out of it. And manages to take down the Great Khali, the Punjabi Nightmare. The guy who eats, I forget what he eats. Doesn't he eat a certain number of chickens per day or something? This guy's ridiculous. He's all crazy and tall, and he's going to destroy everything if the Miz isn't careful here. But the Miz opening up with left hands. Nope, the Great Khali rolls out of the way, colliding heads. The Miz tries again, manages to knock him down a second time. But Miz, it doesn't matter if you hit the skull-crushing finale, you've got to put him through the table. Here we go, here comes the Miz. Gonna try putting the Great Khali through a table. No, the Great Khali fights back. No tables right now. Perhaps in the foreseeable future, though, we'll have a table. What's the Great Khali gonna do? Oh, modified choke slam. And that could be it for the Miz. No, the Miz fights back. He knows the Great Khali was thinking tables. Because if he wasn't, I was gonna flip out and make him think tables. Russian leg sweep. Oh, the table's falling down. It'll be much harder to put your opponent through a table when it's not standing or positioned correctly. Oh, look at this! Oh my god, military press slam. I wonder if the table had been standing, would the Miz have gone right through it? The Great Khali now. He's just starting to completely dominate the Miz with the power slam even. Oh man, could be looking for the vice grip. The Khali vice grip. No, the Miz counters. Manages to smack the Great Khali in the face. Miz has got to fight back here. He's got to figure out some way to put the table into play. The longer this match goes, well, I don't know. It could actually go either way, really. The Great Khali could run out of stamina, or the Miz could get beat down. The Miz, he's got Great Khali on the table. He's got the Punjabi Nightmare on the table. No, oh my god, the Great Khali just stands up. That sure wasn't going anywhere fast. Poor Miz. Uh-oh, now the Great Khali has Miz up. He lifts him up. What's he going to do? No, the Miz counters. Might have been thinking the Great Khali was going to press slam him through that table. But the Miz counters, and now he says it's over. Here comes the skull-crushing finale. Skull-crushing finale. The Great Khali is knocked out. Momentarily, the Miz has got to figure out a way to utilize this table. He's going to open it back up again, set it up. The Great Khali is recovering. But the Miz, oh, power struggle with the Great Khali. You don't want to do that, Miz. Yep, the Great Khali takes advantage. Huge headbutt. The Miz hit the skull-crushing finale, but it might have all been for naught as the Great Khali picks him up with a suplex. Delayed vertical. Oh! He sends him through the table. The Miz doesn't care, but he sends him through the table. The Miz still standing. No, I don't know what that was. But the Great Khali suplexing the Miz through the table. Kind of, I guess. Miz just didn't feel like selling or something. I don't know. But look at this. There it is. It's over. He suplexes him through the table. That means we have a new National Gladiator Champion. What a shame for the Miz. The tables match was his downfall. And the Great Khali, for the first time in, oh God, I don't know how long, ages, thousands of years probably, the Great Khali is a champion. So far, winning that breakthrough battle royal really puts you on top, but will the Miz be coming back with his rematch clause? Probably. The Great Khali, though, nothing could put him down, nothing could stop him, not even the skull-crushing finale. And now he is the National Gladiator Champion. Oh, man. Who or what kind of match will the Great Khali be defending his title in next? Well, not next, because he just won it. I think you know what I mean, though. Let's have an Extreme Rules match between CM Punk and Dean Ambrose of The Shield. CM Punk attacked multiple times at the hands of The Shield this past month. Remember, CM Punk initially wanted to come to SmackDown in order to challenge for the World Heavyweight title. He immediately went after champion Wade Barrett. And to CM Punk's credit, was doing pretty good against Wade Barrett. And then we heard the familiar Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta Shield. There went Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns to attack CM Punk, a 4-on-1 assault with Wade Barrett. CM Punk not too happy about that. And then a couple weeks later, the Shield would find CM Punk backstage at the beginning of an episode of SmackDown. Beat him down again, just kind of ragdolling him on the floor. That would also put CM Punk out of commission for the main event that night. CM Punk is pissed. He's pissed off. He doesn't like his match is being interrupted. He challenged one member of the Shield to a street fight tonight. Although we can't call it a street fight anymore. I don't know why, but we can call it Extreme Rules, which means no disqualifications, no countouts. Any weapon is legal. Pretty interesting that our only match with disqualifications is the WWE title match in our main event of the evening. But CM Punk, he doesn't want a wrestling match here. He wants a fight. And the psychotic leader of the Shield, Dean Ambrose, he is the one to accept CM Punk's challenge. You have to wonder, though, is CM Punk walking into a Shield trap? And that was a really fast removal of the jacket there, CM Punk. Aren't you just magic? There's Dean Ambrose. There he is. Dean Ambrose. Oh, man, this guy is disturbed. He gave us some graphic images of bones shattering and fingers being bent back, which we've seen him do in the past. Again, though, the Shield's presence in the UDF era, fairly absent until this season. But now Dean Ambrose, his first one-on-one match on pay-per-view. In fact, in the UDF era, this is the first time we've seen a Shield member come to the ring by himself. It is no disqualification, though. And the rest of the Shield, they were knocked out of the tag team title tournament by the now new tag team champions, the Brothers of Destruction. If you missed day one Blitzkrieg. Although if you did, why are you watching day two? Unless you didn't care about the matches on day one, then good for you, because now you are watching day two Blitzkrieg. Alright. Again, no disqualifications. CM Punk starting things off with kicks, but Dean Ambrose is a pretty good brawler. Takes CM Punk down by the arm. Could weaken the effects of the go to sleep. You still want to win by pinfall or submission inside the ring. But really, if these guys wanted to, they could go anywhere in the arena, use any weapon they want. Arm dragged by Dean Ambrose now. So I guess we'll see what kind of fight we get here tonight. Dean Ambrose looking at... Oh, he tries to throw him out of the ring, but CM Punk does that instead. And now what's CM Punk going to do? Dives through the ropes. Oh, but Dean Ambrose grabs him from behind. Suckers him in, suplexes him on the floor. Here we go, we're already outside. Oh, but Punk gets back into the ring. Oh, suckers Dean Ambrose in. Gets... Oh, look, it gives Punk enough time to go for a weapon, but no, he does not get it. Dean Ambrose managing to stop CM Punk from grabbing a sledgehammer or something, but now Punk taking control. Dean Ambrose now. Oh, suckers Punk in again. Oh, and sends him crashing to the floor a second time. What's Dean Ambrose going to do now? He's going for a weapon. It looks like he's got a ladder. Does he have a ladder? Oh, man, he's got a ladder. The first instance of a ladder in the 2k14 universe mode ever on any channel. No, okay, just on this one probably. Oh, but CM Punk with a trash can. He misses, though, as Dean Ambrose tries to swipe it away from him. Oh, but Punk just punches it out of his hand. Already plenty of weapons lying around the ring. We had tables earlier. Oh, no, these guys better not ruin my announce table. Run, Lawler. Run, Cole. They're coming for you. Dean Ambrose now. No, he went for the sledgehammer. CM Punk fighting back. Neckbreaker on the floor. Oh, geez, and the trash can getting involved there as well. CM Punk going a little crazy. Drop kicking at the air. Oh, but he suckers Ambrose in and hits a neckbreaker of his own. Probably somewhat intentional by CM Punk. Also, something is bugging me, so I will leave the action to you for a few minutes. And if we pretend a few minutes has passed, I'm back. Let's see now, Dean Ambrose lurking under the ring again. Oh, man. CM Punk has that ladder, though. What is on CM Punk's mind with that ladder is Dean Ambrose pulls out a table. Here we go! Punk just chucks the ladder outside the ring and nails Ambrose with it. Holy crap. And now another neckbreaker on the floor, maybe into that table. I'm not sure. Oh, man, poor Miz. Moments ago, just losing his National Gladiator Championship to the great Khali in a tables match. CM Punk, though, he could perhaps use a table to attain victory himself. Fights back with Ambrose. Oh, Ambrose knocks him down with a hard left, though. And now Ambrose stomping away on the stomach of CM Punk. Ambrose looking for more goodies. It's a kendo stick, one of CM Punk's favorites. Oh, man, Ambrose has complete control of CM Punk right now. Here comes the destruction of my freaking announce table. CM Punk being kind to me using his own table. Ambrose taking it back, though. CM Punk taking it back. Who will take control of the magical table? Oh, geez, CM Punk driving it into Dean Ambrose. And now look at this, just an assault by CM Punk, driving that table into the back of his adversary. Oh, but Dean Ambrose could be looking to use the announce table. No, power struggle right by this table. Tables. CM Punk now, what's he going to do? Oh, nice throw by CM Punk. If this keeps up, we won't have an announce table for the main event. We'll have to call one in. We'll have to call in the Apache table service. Oh, CM Punk's feet going into the steel steps there. That gives Dean Ambrose enough time. He's looking for that announce table. He can't quite seem to figure out how physics works, though. CM Punk now on the table, no jumps off. Enziguri. Dean Ambrose almost slamming his head off the steel steps. That would have been terrible if you're Dean Ambrose. CM Punk now, though. What's Punk got in mind? Throws him back into the ring. Elbow to the head again. Is Punk going to bring a weapon with him, though? He's doing a bit of trash talking, of course. Ambrose back to the outside, though. Oh, sends CM Punk into the steel steps. And one of them just vanishes because why not? Dean Ambrose, oh man. CM Punk looking to trip him up, but no, Ambrose escapes into the ring. Wants nothing to do with CM Punk, except now that he does, so that he can make a liar out of me. CM Punk walking Ambrose over. Where's he going? Just kind of dizzying him. I don't even know what these guys are doing anymore. Go behind by Punk. Drags him. Into the audience barricade. Oh no. Oh no, I have a feeling I know it's coming now. CM Punk gonna charge him, and he spears him through the barricade. Oh jeez. Dean Ambrose could be out. His body just sent colliding through that steel. And now Punk has control of Shield member Dean Ambrose. Oh, Punk levels him now. Dean Ambrose in a lot of trouble. At one point, will these guys get back in the ring and go for pins and submissions? Maybe never, as Punk does more damage to Dean Ambrose. Oh, but Ambrose with a kick to the midsection to counter. Could be the opening he's looking for, or not. I was just testing you. CM Punk, this move for a third time in a row. Doing quite a bit of damage to the back, the head, and the arms of Dean Ambrose. Is this seriously going to be a fourth time? It is. CM Punk, I don't know. Could be going for 10 of them in a row. Let's hope not. Oh, Ambrose counters, though, luckily. And gets us more of a variety. Oh, no, look at this. What's going to happen here? Powerbomb on the floor. Good God. And now Punk again into the air. Takes down that Oxygen with a drop kick. Looks for the kendo stick. Dean Ambrose fights back, though. But now CM Punk with the kicks. Dean Ambrose. Oh, there it is! His finishing move on the floor. Good God, CM Punk could be out. Now CM Punk counters. I'm just testing you again. Maybe Ambrose didn't get all of it. Had a tactical error in trying to pick up CM Punk. CM Punk back in the ring with a kendo stick, though. Kick to the midsection. Surprised Punk didn't just wail away on him with the kendo stick, but I don't know, there's the running knee. Here comes a bulldog. Bulldog onto the kendo stick. Good God. Punk, his back hurting from that one. Jeez. He just bulldogged Ambrose into a kendo stick. Maybe both of them hit it. Punk now lifting up Ambrose. CM Punk looking for the go to sleep. CM Punk looking for the go to sleep right here. Go to sleep connects. Oh, jeez. Dean Ambrose has to be done right here. Punk into a cover, and he defeats Dean Ambrose. Oh my God, what a brutal match. Filled with oxygen destruction and my audience tables and barricades. Well, CM Punk soundly defeating Oxygen and Dean Ambrose tonight. But look at this powerbomb on the floor. And Dean Ambrose again. I don't know if we have a better angle. Nope, it doesn't matter. We're going to skip it, I guess. There's the running knee. CM Punk bulldog onto the kendo stick. Jeez. But Punk manages to recover. And he connects with the go to sleep, handing Dean Ambrose his first defeat of the UDF era. CM Punk came to fight, and fight he did. Just annihilating Dean Ambrose. No sign of Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns. Maybe Dean Ambrose wanted to go it alone. Punk all kinds of hyped up right now. We need to repair our announce table. Do it now, somebody. Get out there and repair my announce table, or I will destroy you. Just like CM Punk destroyed Dean Ambrose. Talking a bit of trash as well. Oh man. What's next for CM Punk, though, as he gets his revenge on the Shield? Or will the Shield continue to stalk him? We'll have to find out on the upcoming weeks of SmackDown. Smacky Downy. Alright. Finally, though. Finally. It's time for a main event of the evening. The WWE Championship. One of the most prestigious titles ever in the history of this thing that I've done for a few months or so, or however long it's been. Chris Jericho, the reigning WWE Champion, to defend against former friend, turned rival, turned abandoned tag team partner, Daniel Bryan. Let's send things off to Justin Roberts. Let me see if I can do a Justin Roberts. Following contest is for the WWE Championship. And something, I don't know. Let's skip that, though. And get to the important stuff. This loading screen. No, oh. This is more important, I guess. This entrance. Yes, of course. I knew that. I always have to, like, pause sometimes and try to figure out if it's playing the wrong music. I keep my sound a little low so it doesn't bleed through into the microphone. But here comes the WWE Champion, a Survivor, Chris Jericho. Brought back the undisputed title design when he defeated Brock. Actually, no, we've been using that the whole time, haven't we? Yes, we have. He defeated Brock Lesnar at Elysium in a 20-minute Iron Man match in overtime to become the WWE Champion. Would retain his title at Deserted in a 5-man championship scramble. With Lesnar, Punk, Ziggler, and Angle involved in that. Where the heck is Kurt Angle anyway? We haven't seen him since the season started. It's the last season, actually. I don't know. Anyway, though, Chris Jericho. He's made a name for himself by running out the clock, but I don't know. He defeated Brock Lesnar to start off this season of Universe Mode. Ended up betraying his tag team partner, Daniel Bryan. Well, what would have been his tag team partner, decided that the tag team title tournament was beneath him. Wanted no part of it. Didn't want to tag with Bryan anymore. Instead sent his buddies Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio into the tournament, who despite a great performance on day one Blitzkrieg were defeated by the Brothers of Destruction. And I don't know, Vince McMahon himself told Chris Jericho to make it up to Daniel Bryan by facing him in a match. Jericho denying that as well. So Vince said, fine, face Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler in a triple threat match, and if one of those men wins that match, they get the title shot. Daniel Bryan, it was amazing timing. Jericho was dragging Ziggler to the center of the ring, perhaps for the Lion Salt or something. Backed right up into a Cobra clutch by D-Bry though and tapped out. That is how Daniel Bryan, this man, earned his championship opportunity for tonight. Will Daniel Bryan be the WWE Champion though? Kind of had an interesting segment with him and Chris Jericho on Superstars, where D-Bry said he was tired of everyone doubting him, like The Undertaker, even his buddy Dolph Ziggler, Ziggy as Jericho says. Jericho turning his back on him. Daniel Bryan feels he has something to prove tonight, but will proving himself lead to a WWE title reign? Or will Chris Jericho once more survive? Let's take things to the center of the ring. Introducing first the challenger. No, we're not doing that. I can't do a good Justin Roberts, by the way. So just pretend you can hear him. Daniel Bryan, I don't know. Daniel Bryan and Chris Jericho, they're not, it's not like they're strangers to each other. They've fought before, many years ago on NXT. So like 3 to 4 years is many years now, by the way. I guess that's what we're doing. Kind of interesting. Jericho was the World Heavyweight Champion back then. But now Jericho finds himself defending his WWE title against one Daniel Bryan. This is our main event of the evening. Charles Robinson with the title belt presentation, showing D-Bry what he's fighting for. Daniel Bryan, oh man, you know he wants to be the WWE Champion because then people will have to respect the beard. But can he do it? Can he be the WWE Champion? Let's take things back to the ring. Let's wait no more. Let's get it underway. Jericho starting things off with a kick to the midsection. What kind of strategy has Chris Jericho come to play with today? You remember he utilized those ropes to a heavy amount. Daniel Bryan sweeping the legs though. Daniel Bryan right on top of the WWE Champion to kick things off. Anyway, Jericho utilizing the ropes a lot at Elysium and Deserted to ensure that Lesnar couldn't get pinfalls on him. Maybe that'll work with the yes lock and other submission holds that Daniel Bryan is using. It's just a one-on-one match, remember. There's no Dolph Ziggler to break up pins or submissions. So Jericho and D-Bry have to do this on their own. And Chris Jericho, of course, just wants to prove that he is the superior athlete to anybody. I'm not too sure what's up with Jericho's recent attitude change. Again, just kind of believing that everyone else is beneath him, unless you're talking with his buddies Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. Those seem to be the only two people Jericho really cares about besides himself. I don't know, Mysterio and Sin Cara, they lost the tag team titles. Maybe they'll come out here and help Jericho. Have to hope not if you're Daniel Bryan, because if you're Daniel Bryan, you might not have a friend anymore. Dolph Ziggler rejected the handshake. So I don't know. Daniel Bryan, though, starting things off. Well, not really starting things. Okay, he hit a suplex. Good for him. Let's just say that. Okay. Snapmare, though, by Chris Jericho. Oh, man, imagine the rage we'll see if Jericho loses the WWE title tonight. Jericho, looked to take advantage, but counters again. Has control again. No, Russian leg sweep by D-Bry, though. Can't even imagine how many times English this momentum is going to change hands. And as I say that, there's Jericho with a hip toss. Jericho chops D-Bry in the face to take him down. Oh, man. Oh, Jericho also suckers him in. We've seen that move before. We've actually seen that move put someone away at one point. Jericho with the code breaker, of course. The walls of Jericho, the Lion Salt. Daniel Bryan with the yes lock. Those deadly kicks that we've seen put away the likes of Sin Cara and Dolph Ziggler. I don't know. These two guys just have a plethora of things that can eliminate the other from competition here. Jericho, though, soundly taking control, again with the hip toss. Daniel Bryan having a bit of trouble climbing into this one, it seems. Oh, and as I say that, there's the flying elbow to take down the WWE Champion. Now Daniel Bryan hooks him up. Here we go. Nice suplex there by D-Bry. It's a nice suplex indeed. German variety. Oh, and a nice drop kick. Jericho not allowed to get to his feet. D-Bry now. Oh, poke to the eye. Not sure if Charles Robinson saw that. Oh, Daniel Bryan with a nice punch, though. Again going for it. Oh, and again the referee's back is turned. Chris Jericho pops another thumb to the eye. Hits the Bulldog. Could be setting up for the Lion Salt right here. No, instead goes to work. Oh, just stomps on the arm. Looks to weaken the grip of the yes lock should it ever appear. That label lock finishing move. Ah, nice hammer lock by Jericho. He's come prepared to fight out of Daniel Bryan's holds. How has Daniel Bryan prepared, though? Is he really as undistracted as he says? He spent the majority of the month looking to fight The Undertaker and Kane. Was unsuccessful in doing so. Said he was now focused on becoming the WWE Champion so that people like Jericho, Chris Jericho, and Dolph Ziggler, even his own tag team partner, would stop looking down on him. D-Bry counters, knife drop toe hold there. Fights back in now, stomps away on Jericho's arm, which is in favor of the S-Lock, but not Jericho punching him away. Oh, and again he suckers in D-Bry. Oh, just kind of kicking him in the face. What an insult by Jericho. I mean, he does like to get in the opponent's head, whether he's getting cheered or booed. That's no surprise there. The poke to the eye, though, maybe we can't really buy into that one. Neckbreaker by Daniel Bryan. Again, more work on the arm. Jericho counters, though. Torques the arm of his own. Nope, D-Bry has control again. Whips him into the corner. Here comes Daniel Bryan. Running drop kick. Levels Jericho. Jericho could be out. D-Bry might want to think about a cover, but now he continues to weaken the champion. Jericho again with a counter. Takes down D-Bry. Looked like Daniel Bryan was going for a flying move of his own, but Chris Jericho cut him off. Chris Jericho seems to have prepared aptly for this match. Oh, but no, arm drag walks into that one. Daniel Bryan now has that move scouted. Chris Jericho might have to consider something else. Here come the kicks. Oh, but Jericho back body drops him over the top ropes. Jericho to the outside, no, misses. Right hands by Jericho. Oh, Jericho with the Enziguri, though. I was going to say Jericho counters, but nope. Does more damage than that. Also stomps away on Daniel Bryan now. Oh, God, walls of Jericho on the outside. Oh, jeez. On that hard concrete floor, the walls of Jericho, and this wastes time because the referee's at a count of 4. I wonder if Chris Jericho would be willing to take a count-out victory here. He would retain the title on a count-out. We don't want to see that match end in a count out, but Jericho back into the ring. Codebreaker! Oh no! Codebreaker by Jericho! That could be right here into a cover. Daniel Bryan is down. No! Narrow kick out. Amazing. I don't believe that. Daniel Bryan has come to fight. He's not going to let Jericho. Here come the kicks! Here come the kicks by D-Bry. If he hits this big one to the head, there it is. Chris Jericho could be out right here. Chris Jericho, the Codebreaker failed him. No, he kicks out though. Oh man. And a drop kick to send Daniel Bryan down. A second drop kick. Jericho trying to keep D-Bry off his feet. And this suplex will certainly do it. This delayed vertical drops him into the canvas right in the middle of the ring. And you have to sense that Jericho's confidence is building after, oh, but Jericho walks into the, was that the knee? The knee! I think that was the knee. D-Bry into a cover. We have, no, Jericho right at 2. Oh my God. D-Bry now with a neck breaker, modified neck breaker, torquing the arm at the same time. And now he stretches his arm out. Does more damage. I think each of these guys have exchanged a finishing maneuver at this point. Again, I'm not used to seeing the flying knee, but that exactly looks like that's what it was. Daniel Bryan now throwing more fists. Has to fight back. Jericho with a narrow miss on that Codebreaker. But still, he's taking his time here. He's picking his spots. He doesn't want to get too frustrated, because if he does, he lets Daniel Bryan get into his head. Daniel Bryan whips him into the corner now. Jericho counters, whips D-Bryan in the corner. Oh, Daniel Bryan jumps over him though. Daniel Bryan off the ropes. Jericho misses the clothesline, and Daniel Bryan, here he comes with the elbow, knocks down Y2J. Y2J, that could be it right here. D-Bryan will come again. Jericho right at 2. Jericho not staying on the canvas for too long. Misses the clothesline though. And Daniel Bryan now, here we go. Northern Light suplex into a pin. Northern Light suplex into a pin again, Jericho. He's not even giving D-Bry these 2 counts. Jericho just, I don't know how wise that is on Jericho's part. He's expending all his energy to kick out sooner. And now Jericho suplexing his challenger. What a good back and forth this one has been. Oh, they collide heads though, but it gives Jericho enough time to fight back and hit another neck breaker. How many neck breakers are we going to have in these blasted matches tonight? Oh, look at Jericho. Submission hold locked in. Here we go. Daniel Bryan. Oh no, what if he taps out? Chris Jericho looking to finish it off right here. Daniel Bryan, is he going to submit? Is Jericho going to retain the title? No, Daniel Bryan counters. Oh man, that had to be close for D-Bry. And now going to work on the arm again, pounding away at it with the elbows. Daniel Bryan, oh, could be calling for the end. Oh, no, Jericho gets up. Oh, but Daniel Bryan counters him. Look at this, could be looking for the, just stomping away on the arm. I thought he was looking for the S-lock. Oh, this could be the S-lock, though. Daniel Bryan, or it could be the knee. Here, oh, no, Jericho counters. D-Bry was looking for the knee, but he hits the Russian leg sweep instead. Again, Daniel Bryan looking for the, but no, Jericho, as soon as he sees D-Bry posing, he immediately kips up and tries to take advantage of Daniel Bryan's showboating. In the walls of Jericho, he's looking for the walls of Jericho. Here we go, if he locks this in, oh God, Daniel Bryan in the center of the ring in the walls of Jericho. He's crawling desperately, the referee in perfect position. Could Daniel Bryan make it? Oh no. He's in so much trouble right now. Jericho has felled so many opponents with this deadly submission move. Can he get it? Oh, man. Jericho releasing it as Daniel Bryan gets to the ropes. Codebreaker, though. Oh, God. That's the second Codebreaker of the match. How much more can Daniel Bryan take? I don't think he can take much more of this. Oh, he kicks out. Are you kidding me? He kicks out of the second Codebreaker. They collide heads, though. What the heck? I think Jericho got a better count on the first Codebreaker than he did on the second. I'm not sure what happened there. Daniel Bryan's submission hold locked in. Using Jericho's own submission against him from earlier. Could Jericho submit? Is Jericho done? He tried this earlier. No, Jericho survives still. Oh my God. Who will be the WWE champion? Jericho rolls him up. Jericho rolls him up. 2. Oh, he catches him. Oh no. Jericho wins. He caught D-Bry out of nowhere. with that schoolboy. But what a back and forth. Daniel Bryan hit the flying knee at some point, had his submission move locked in. But it was not meant to be for Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho. But Daniel Bryan, he kicked out of everything. He avoided the code breaker twice. He avoided the walls of Jericho. I don't know, maybe Jericho had to drag him out of the ropes. D-Brock recovered earlier, I'm not sure. But Daniel Bryan caught out of nowhere with that schoolboy for the 1-2-3. And Chris Jericho, a hard-fought battle, but he is still the WWE champion, and you know we're never going to hear the end of this. We're never going to hear the end of this. A great effort by Daniel Bryan, though. He took everything Jericho threw at him and more. But it was just not meant to be. Jericho survives again by use of that schoolboy. Thanks for watching Blitzkrieg, everybody. We'll see who challenges Wade Barrett, Jericho, the Brothers of Destruction, and the Great Khali for their championships. Oh, and of course, Layla for their championships in the upcoming month. SummerSlam is our next pay-per-view. We'll see you then. Boy.